Well, that didn't take long, guys. That did not take long whatsoever. Now, we talked about Kamala Harris wanting to do something for black men. She's doing horribly with men, and she's doing pretty bad with black men. So what happened? She puts out a proposal to black men to make them weed dealers. Yeah, I'm not making this up, guys. She wants black men to sell weed. This is how little I should actually say, she thinks of black people. Now, also in this proposal, she was talking about giving out 1 million loans, and it's like $20,000 each. And it's for black men. Now, I already said, guys, this thing is definitely unconstitutional because you cannot do stuff like this based off race. Man, the Supreme Court would definitely actually shut that down. Well, guys, guess what? To you black men that actually bought into this, guess what? It's over. It is over, folks. Kamala Harris now, her campaign is now backtracking on this, even though right here, guys, right here, it does say Kamala Harris will deliver for black men. She will provide the tools to black men to build wealth, support their families, and lead in their communities. That is what she actually has right there. It does say black men right there. It says black men right there. Yeah. But here's the catch, guys. I guess because they were catching so much heat, this thing now is not just for black men. Look at this, guys. Wall Street Journal here. Kamala Harris's agenda for black men will be open to all, campaign says. Yeah. So apparently, guys, she just threw in black men to actually dupe black men into thinking, oh, you're getting something special because she's doing badly with black men. But it's open to everyone, folks. Yeah, like I said, man, she had to know this was illegal, but this is actually put out by her. This is on KamalaHarris.com. Says she will deliver for black men, but this isn't really for black men. Just not. And I don't believe any of this would actually happen anyway. I mean, just handing out money. I mean, why does the government need to give you money to actually go out and get a job? I'm curious about that. Because right down here, let me go ahead and read it. I probably skipped ahead there. Look at this here. Kamala Harris's opportunity agenda for black men, that's what it's called, aims to shore up support from a pillar of the Democratic base with a key section promising, quote, 1 million loans that are fully forgivable to black entrepreneurs and others to start a business. That's tricky right there. That is deceiving right there, folks. It also includes, quote, education, training, and mentorship programs that help black men get good paying jobs. Why is the government paying for you to actually get a job? I'm curious about that. Legalizing recreational marijuana and creating opportunities for black Americans to succeed in this new industry and helping black men provide care for their aging parents. While Harris's rhetoric suggests she will provide such benefits specifically to black men and women, it turns out that the words "and others" are doing a ton of work. The campaign says that the programs listed under the Black Men agenda will be open to all Americans on a race-neutral basis. Then why in the world did she actually use black men? I mean, it is actually called the Opportunity Agenda for Black Men. I mean, she's talking about black men throughout this whole thing, but it's not for black men. It's for everybody. But she is doing so badly, folks, so badly that she had to go out there and dupe people. I told you guys do not fall for this. No black person should fall for this. It wasn't going to happen. It is illegal. But I guess she can actually get away with actually putting black men and others. I guess that's the way to get away with it, folks. I mean, but still, she's just handing out all kind of free money. Remember, she said forgivable loans. I guess you don't have to pay those back. Harris, a lawyer and former state attorney general, knows that under Chief Justice John Roberts, the conservative-dominated Supreme Court has little patience for racial preferences. Well, they shouldn't have any patience for it because it should not be happening. Look here, it even brings up, in 2023, the court found it unconstitutional to consider race in college admissions. Yeah, they can't do that. Remember, Asians were actually being discriminated against when it came to college admissions. You know, for DEI. They were letting underqualified black people into these prestigious universities, and Asians who were more qualified were being left out. You cannot do that. You couldn't do that, man. I mean, I thought we were all fighting for equality, but the left wants equity. In other words, racial discrimination. That's what they mean by equity, folks. Can't do this, guys. I told you guys, don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Hopefully, no black man actually fell for this. Hopefully not. Because this is ridiculous, man. How can you actually call it a black man agenda when it's open to everyone? Now, you see, folks, when it came to the First Step Act, President Trump, when he was in office, that actually passed. Now, black people definitely benefited from it, but the First Step Act wasn't designed to necessarily prioritize black people. It wasn't open to exclusively black people in jail. Everyone that qualifies for the First Step Act could actually benefit from it. Black people mainly. But Kamala Harris out here, man. You know, Trump didn't call the First Step Act the First Step Act for black men. He didn't call it that. It's just the First Step Act. It's not racially based, but it does help black people. Just like Kamala Harris, man, this agenda that she came out with, she marketed it as for black men only. Yeah, you got duped. You got duped. Man, couple of weeks, man, she's going to get fired. She's going to get fired along with Beijing Biden. I believe that Trump is going to win, and I believe he's winning big. Kamala Harris now is in panic mode. She is absolutely panicking because things are going that bad for her. And it was so bad, guys, that she had to come up with this. And now her campaign has come out and say, well, it ain't really for black men. Even though we actually called it that. It's open to everyone. Yeah. Once again, man, Democrats, they're duping you, man. They are duping you. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.